Make it stop! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of What Sold on eBay last week. As you can see here, our last 7 days, we are at $1,165 and a penny. 31 days, $5,170. 90 days, $13,586.82. So we're still over that $5,000 past 30 days, which I want to stay above $5,000 every month. So I'm happy with that. We ended the month of August with another $5,000 month, so I'm happy with that. All right, let's get right into it here, guys. And then I want to hopefully there's a lot of speculation on like what's going to happen this year with the whole lockdown and everything going on in the world and how that's going to affect online sales. I think they're going to be up, if anything. A lot of people are saying they're going to be down. Some people say it's just going to be the same. Some people, like myself, think that it's going to be up. And the reason I think it's going to be up is that there's a whole lot more online shopping happening this year because everybody's stuck at home. Furthermore, I think, if people have the means to do so, if they have the money to spend, and that's the kicker, if they have the means to do so, I think people are going to go all out on Christmas this year just because they want to escape the reality of what's actually going on. They're going to get that toy for their kids that maybe they wouldn't have gotten last year, but now everything, you kind of appreciate things a little bit more these days. So anyway, I really think we're going to have a really strong quarter 4. So anyways, I would like to see those $5,000 months go to $10,000 months. We'll see what I can do. I got to do a lot of work to get there. We got the another 23 karat gold Pokemon card. This one is Togepi. I think I have 3 of these left, and I think they're all Poliwhirl. So if you guys are interested in that, you can check them out. You guys remember this deal? Shut up, alarm. You guys remember this deal? What did I get these for? $7 a piece? Something like that. I think I got these for $7 a piece. This was one of the ones that wasn't worth the most. I've got some, a couple that are worth $100 or so. And this one sold, I think, the day after I listed it. So $38.99 free ship. Not too shabby. I was happy with that. Hopefully it arrives in one piece. We got Carlos Delgado for the Blue Jays. One of these McFarlane's action figures. $14.99 free ship. I tell you what, I don't make much on anything that I ship like that at $14.99 free ship, but it is what it is. We got rid of it, right? So we got $5.99 here on a copy of NES Tetris. Shipping paid. That's been listed for a long time, so I have no idea how much I got it for or anything like that. If you guys remember, this was the cosmetics sale or cosmetics buy that we picked up. We were at a yard sale. My girlfriend actually stumbled upon these. It was a whole bunch of this stuff and a bunch of other stuff. It was all this Roden and Fields brand, and we were, we bought big bulk purchases of cosmetics before and done really well. And so we were like, okay, what would you? She didn't have prices on any of it, so we were like, well, what would you want for the whole bag? And she was like, well, another lady asked the same thing, and I told her $4. So usually when people say that, they're about to give you a lower price because that means that whoever she pitched $4 to was like, nah, and left it, which that person is an idiot, or maybe they just didn't need it. But because as you can see, just these little sample things at the bottom of the bag that we weren't even really worried about, I scooped all those together. There was 35 of them, and they sold for $55. And then I've sold 4 or 5 of the other things. I've made probably over $200 so far on that $4 buy. So that was a really, really good pickup. Happy with that, obviously. We got another Halo 3 UNSC bifold wallet here. I picked these up for a little less than $1. Big bulk deal. I bought a whole bunch of them. I still have 8 available. This one sold for $9.99 plus shipping. San Andreas on PC. I think I got this for like a quarter just a weekend or 2 ago. I picked it up because I had never seen this second edition. It comes with a city guide, which was pretty cool, and the map and everything. And I hadn't seen it, so I picked it up for a quarter and sold it for $14.99. So not too bad there. Monopoly PS1. I believe this was a part of a bulk purchase. Not sure how much I had into it. It wasn't much. Sold it for $5.75 though. Probably shipped it for about $3.50. So I didn't make hardly anything on that after taxes and fees and everything. A box of Legacy cards. These sold for $175. My cost on these, I believe, was $129. So after shipping and fees, didn't make the most money here, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. This is an odd CD, and believe it or not, I had 2 of these listed. This was just one, just some random CD that I came across and thought it looked kind of unique or whatever, so picked it up for probably a quarter or 50 cents or whatever, and it sold for $12.99 free ship. We'll see if the second one sells. Crash Nitro Kart for the N-Gage. This is the first N-Gage game that I have ever sold. So if you guys don't know the story, I bought an N-Gage. If you guys don't listen to my podcast, the Gravy Wheels podcast, make sure you check them out. That's Gravy Wheels podcast. Yes, odd name, I know. I bought the N-Gage just because it's kind of a gaming meme, right? You know, it's something that I definitely knew about when I was a kid, but I never even saw one. Definitely didn't know anybody that had one or anything to try it out or whatever. And as an adult, you know, it's like that meme. The thing about adult money is I can buy whatever I want, you know, so... I got to looking into them. I found this one listed as is for parts, but I could tell that it was probably working condition, even though it was listed as is for parts. I bought the N-Gage with this game, Crash Nitro Kart, and Sonic In were included. So I got Crash Nitro Kart, Sonic, and the N-Gage for $80. So the fact that I just sold Crash Nitro Kart for $25, basically I got a $25 discount on my $80 N-Gage, and I still have Sonic for sale too. Crash Nitro Kart would be cool, but it's such a narrow screen. It's such a narrow screen that you can't really see where you're turning, if that makes sense. In a racing game, it just kind of makes things difficult. And Sonic was fine, but I've just never been a big Sonic fan, so I just figured I'd sell those games. They were just basically bonus. Like I said, they came with the N-Gage. The game that I did pick up that I really wanted to play, and that is actually really good, considering the screen is this tiny and the N-Gage is not the best gaming device, is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. The first Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is actually on the N-Gage. I picked it up for $20. I love how it plays. I like to keep it just kind of a novelty collector's item. So anyways, yeah, selling Crash Nitro Kart and Sonic to get a little bit of a discount of my investment, and yeah, $25. And if you're looking for N-Gage games, I got Sonic listed. If there's anybody out there, there's anybody listening to this that has one, but whatever. Disney Stitch Jam, Nintendo DS, $7.99, free ship. Don't know where it came from or how much I got it for, but we got it sold. This helmet, I was trying to think, I don't remember exactly what I paid. I want to say I probably paid... It's not something I'm comfortable with at all, so I would have gotten it for like $20 or less probably, because I just don't know anything about helmets. I could tell though with this sticker on the side and just the condition that the padding was in and stuff, that it was probably brand new. I'm pretty sure it was brand new. Somebody bought it, maybe wore it once or twice, and then it just never got used again. I have an ATV, but it has a roll cage and everything, so I would have just kept it, to be honest, but I just don't really need it. So I listed it for $100, free shipping, and it's sold. I think it cost me like $15 to ship. Not too bad, so pretty good profit on that. These, if you guys remember, I've actually sold one of these already. I have 2 still available, 2 sold, which is pretty cool. I got all 4 of these for, I think, $4 or $3 or something like that. It's the grip tape that you put on the top of a skateboard, the part you stand on. It's just a big adhesive sticker. You put it on there, and then you kind of cut around the edges. And I was looking, if you find this exact, what is this called, primitive? Yeah, if you find this exact Naruto primitive skateboard, like the skateboard already, you know, with this grip tape on it, they sell those skateboards for like $200. So it's a hell of a deal to buy the grip tape and install it on your own skateboard for $17.99 from me. So, and I'm making profit all day. You know, after I sold the first one, I was already in the profit. So this one and the next 2 that sell are just pure profit. So happy with that. Those are real light. I put them in a box so they don't get bent up, but they're real light, so they ship cheap. Real Tree hat, patch hat, whatever you want to call it here. I believe I got these at Walmart for $3 a piece at the most. I've been picking up a decent amount of clearance hats at Walmart because I do really well on hats. I've already sold 2 of these. I still have 3 available, and I'm selling them for $14.99. They cost me about $4 to ship. $3 into it, so $7. Then after fees and everything, I'm still taking home $5 or $6 per hat, which is pretty good in my opinion. Chef Specialties 18-inch wood pepper salt and pepper grinder. These are the big fancy ones that come out to your table and ask, tell us when to stop if you want pepper on your pasta or whatever. I got these at the Salvation Army for a couple bucks each, and I think I have another pair. Yeah, I have another pair listed, and then I think I have some smaller ones maybe, or maybe those already sold. I don't remember, but $28 plus shipping is a pretty good flip. Like I said, I might have spent like $3 each, so $6 for the pair, but still some pretty good profit there. This Texas Instruments calculator is nothing special. These things are so hit or miss. I've picked up some of these before that are only worth like $10. But for the most part, if you find a Texas Instruments calculator and they only want a quarter for it or something, it's usually worth a try. And then the ones that do graphing are worth a lot more than that. So, but anyways, $18.99 free ship on that. We got a Sony camcorder here. I just listed 3 camcorders the other day. 3 or 4? 3. I think I listed 3 cameras / camcorders, and 2 of them have sold since then. So I've been really happy with that. This guy, if I actually had, usually when I sell these, I usually have like a camera bag with it and the charger and this and that and that and this, all kinds of accessories. This was just the camera and a battery. This was actually part of the buy from my buddy John, who I bought out his eBay business. So anyways, if I had all the accessories in the bag and everything, it would have been closer to $200, but we got $100 out of it, free ship. Not too shabby. I'm happy with that. I think I've made my money back between the Pokeballs and the camera. I've already made my money back on what I purchased his inventory for. So we've got the, what do they call this guy? Gilgamesh or something like that? Gargamel. There you go. That was close, right? $4.50. I had 2 of these and they have both sold. $4.50 plus the $7.50 shipping. I probably paid $1 or so for these old vintage glasses. I really like seeing these. I've got a bunch of Goonies ones that I've kept for myself down in the cabinets. Then we got 2019 Absolute Football Panini trading cards here. A hobby box of Absolute. I think my cost on these, because I bought them 14 or 12 of them at a time. I bought a case direct from a distributor, and I believe I paid like $150 or less. So I did really good on these. Really, really good. This was the last box I had. I opened all the other boxes, which are, expensive to open, but yeah, anyways, good profit on that. It was good was happy to see it go. I've got, if you guys are interested in hobby boxes trading, like high-end trading card hobby boxes, NFL, I've got a lot of other boxes listed, not this, but I think I've got some limited and some plates and patches and stuff like that. So Grand Theft Auto Vice City on PS2, $12.99. Free shipping. I don't know how much I got it for. We got a Harley Davidson motorcycle shirt here. I just remembered I actually had a couple viewer sales. So the very first one, actually, the 23 karat gold plated Togepi, went out to my dude Pedro. He said, "Love the channel, Hova. Keep up the good work." Thank you so much, Pedro, for the business. I very much appreciate you. And our next one is the Harley shirt that I was just on. There we go. So this one goes out to my dude Adam. He said, "Thank you so much for all that you do. I wish you and your family the absolute best, and to please stay healthy during all of this. I am a longtime subscriber and love everything that you do. I'm always happy to support you. Thank you, Adam." And then he put in parentheses, legit _ Iceman. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I threw in a couple stickers and stuff for you guys, so thank you so much for the support. I hope you guys enjoy. Then we got, and I don't know, I probably, when I get t-shirts, I usually get them for 50 cents. A Harley shirt I might pay a couple dollars for, because people usually know that Harley shirts are, somewhat valuable. But $15 plus shipping, so I did well on that. This Marines Scentsy pot, it's really weird. I just got this last weekend. The weekend before that, or maybe within the last like 30 days, I bought two of these Scentsy pots. The first one was Air Force, and it was actually still in the box, and I listed it for 100 or more, I think, because they're pretty sought after and rare. I'm pretty sure they're discontinued. They're retired is what it is. So the ones that are out there are the ones that are out there, and they're still highly sought after. So I picked up the Air Force One. I believe it's listed for over 100 because I still had the box and the original packaging and stuff like that. And then I ran across this one last weekend and saw that it was Marines, and just pretty much went ahead and picked it up. And I think I got both of them for like right around $5. So $5 into $90. Very, very happy with that. Obviously, it sucks I didn't have the original packaging for this one, but still got good money on it. And they're kind of a pain when you get a Scentsy pot. You gotta like. Luckily, I've got this heat gun. Let me enunciate a little bit better. I've got this heat gun that I use to help get stickers off of stuff. Whenever I buy stuff, a lot of times there's stickers on it, and if you don't take it off real carefully, you can damage the packaging or leave adhesive residue. But this heat gun is basically like a overpowered hair dryer, excuse me, and it works really, really well. And but anyways, whenever I get these Scentsy pots, I've got to go and melt, I've got to melt all the wax out of the top, and then you got to wipe it down really well with paper towels and everything and make it look nice and pretty, because Scentsy pots, after you use them for a while, there's wax everywhere and smudges, and so they're a little bit of a pain, but it's not even, it was well worth it. Again, $5.90, I'm happy. And our last sale here was another one of those. Like I said, I listed a bunch of camcorders, and this is not necessarily a camcorder, this is a Cyber Shot. But I listed it for $34.99 with a battery, a USB cord, the AV cable, and a 16 megabyte memory stick. And it sold for $34.99. For whatever reason, I got this camera for $5 with all the stuff. It was in a nice Sony leather camera bag. I listed the Sony camera bag separately for $20. And I listed, there was actually a second memory card that was 64 megabytes. And I listed it separately for $20 because for some reason, this camera is just not the best camera. So even if you have a bunch of accessories, it's still going to sell for like $30 to $40, like $50 if you're lucky. So I figured I would try my luck at separating it. And so far it's working. Obviously the camera sold for $35. If I can get 20 out of the memory card, that's $55. And then if I get 20 out of the camera bag, then that's $75 instead of selling it all for like 40, 50. So we'll see. Only time will tell. But anyways, guys, that is what sold on eBay last week. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please show the video some love. I appreciate you guys watching this stuff with me. I have a lot of fun with it, and I hope you guys do too. I will see you guys on the next video. I love you. Bye-bye.